What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Chat Room, a podcast dedicated with having interviews with upcoming stars and influencers of our generation. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram at thechatroom.tcr and on Twitter at thechatroom_TCR. Also, don't forget to become one of our valued Patreon members, which allows you to unlock exclusive content while also supporting this podcast. Enjoy the episode. Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Kudzai and welcome to the last episode of the month. I think it's safe to say that this month has been incredible in terms of interviews, and today, we're just gonna continue with another great interview. I have a friend of mine, Kingsley, bro. How you doing, my G?
I'm great, bro. How you doing?
I'm cozy, man. I'm just glad that the month of love is over, G. So, just along those lines, bro.
Crazy.
Let me ask you, G. What did you do for your girl this Valentine's Day, man? Did you do something special, or was it all sleep?
All sleep, man. I'm single, so there's not much of that going on around me right now. So, yeah.
Oh, wait, so you were taking care of yourself, man. Now we love to hear it, man. But yeah, I'm just so glad you're here, man. This has been on the rocks for a minute now, and glad you could hop on, man. So I just want to ask, and I think this has been a question with some of your fans as well. A lot of rappers, because you are a rapper, right? A lot of rappers come up with all these names.
Amongst other things.
Yes.
But yeah,
lovely.
continue.
Lovely. But yeah, let's talk about your rap, right? And your stage name is Kingsley, which is your name. So what made you decide to go with a stage name that's, your name, and not come up with something fancy or clever?
I just thought that it was dope already, to be honest with you. And yeah, it was just going to save me the time. I don't think I was going to be able to carry a made up name for a career, because I'm in this for like a career. So I just thought, just being authentic as it gets would be the better thing to do, which just happened to be the name that I got from my parents.
Oh, all right, man. That's, I think, simple enough. So what inspired you to become a rapper in the first place?
I mean, I think different things from just being into music. I mean, different things over what is my life so far, right? From just music being around me as a kid growing up to TV, seeing Lil Wayne for the first time or whatever. And, and especially high school. I think, when you get to high school, you then start to really blend cultures and interests with other people. You see what other people's children like, and you're also getting interactive, you're finding yourself and all that. So I think it was a slow and steady build up, and then this happened.
All right, cool, G. And you mentioned that you've been always around music. So, something that I've realized with or noticed with rap music and rappers in general is that they talk so much about how you need to be able to write your own music. So,
of course,
someone that doesn't that's not actively in the rap game, right? I like listening to rap music, but I've never really understood that culture. Why is it so important for a rapper to be able to write his lyrics?
It's in a competition. I think, hip hop is more than just, the song. It's a culture, it's a way of life. So, taking it to the beginning of this thing, it's always been a competition. So I can't really give you props for doing something and saying it's your work, but it's not, or you become number one, but it's not your work. It's just that thing, in other genres, it's cool. Beyonce's songs, she doesn't write all of her songs, in other genres, it's cool. They can do that. But here in hip hop, it's just like a rule, an unwritten rule. But I guess, that's just the rap part of it. But when it comes to just, songwriting and collaboration, I feel like you can write a song with someone, you know, but just the raps alone, you know, nah.
It's very interesting.
Nah, yeah.
Very interesting, actually, because I've just always wondered, you know, you think of the whole Drake Meek Mill thing where, you know, just by Meek saying, you know, you don't write your own raps, there was this whole saga and all that stuff. So it's always just been interesting. So just to get into your music, dog, and you've got one project, and when I say one project, I mean like one EP album type of vibes, you know, Magnum
EP.
EP, there we go. And it's Magnum Opus. Yeah, so why did you choose such a name, dog? Because, you know, I struggled to even pronounce that. And I was thinking Magnum Opus.
I mean, you're crazy. But yeah, that one, I think that project, that EP happened in 2018. I don't really like to look back at my own music because I just always think about creating the next thing most of the times. Mm-hmm. So, but you know, since you asked, that thing was just me getting back into rap after, you know, a period of time where I had said to myself I was just gonna focus on, you know, just pushing my life, my education, and all that stuff.
So when did you actually start rapping? Just to interrupt there, when did you start? If it wasn't
I mean, to be honest with you, I started rapping when I was in Form 1. As soon as I stepped into high school and I saw my brother rapping on stage, I was like, okay, if he can do it, then I probably can do it too. And I just so happened to be good at it. That's the real story.
All right, cool. And you said you don't like talking back, but let's talk forward then, because you've been releasing single after single. So are you teasing us, bro? Like, is there something that we should expect coming out soon?
Yeah, definitely. There is something coming. The name, I'm struggling to choose whether I should just call it a mixtape or an album, because I've been pretty much making this thing for over a year now, a year and some months, pretty much. I can definitely say the first single from this thing is already out, which is I Got It. I think you know that one. So the name of the project, I'm gonna choose whether it's a mixtape or an album, but the name of it is called Therapy. And I think...
Why is that? Is it a therapy session for yourself, or is it for like us, the listeners?
I think it's definitely for myself, because on this project I just tried to make music that I wanted to listen to. You know, you get to a point where even, for example, an artist, or a point that I had reached, during this journey, was a point where I was making music, but it wasn't the music that I wanted to listen to, or that I liked to listen to. So I had to kind of take a step back, and it's just part of the reason why the project is called Therapy. But it's just one of those things where I just wanted to start making music that I actually wanted to listen to.
All right, G, and that's a crazy story, man. And just to talking about rediscovering yourself, finding your sound. Did you have any direct influence? And when I say that, I mean like, growing up, you mentioned you were a fan of Lil Wayne. So was he like a direct influence, or are you thinking, I don't know, but do you understand what I mean when I ask that?
I mean, overly, or just on this project alone? Are you talking about just like on my therapy as it is going to be?
No. I'm talking about generally, like your overall, because you talked about taking a break and then coming back. So during that break, who was your inspiration? Like, where were you looking at?
I was looking all over, to be honest, because I like all kinds of music. I don't just like hip hop. I like pop. I like R&B. I like G-funk. I like a lot of stuff that a lot of people might not like, or might not want to admit in front of their friends. But, that's me. That's me. And here's what I'm saying. If I can be that person that listens to all this music, and all this music inspires me to make hip hop or whatever that I'll be making with my voice, I feel like, it's just a wide spectrum of things that inspire me in general. But, I do think, obviously, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, just in terms of rap, those are the two amongst other people,
All right, man. That makes sense, G. And I mean, rap music in Africa is just, it's not that big. I don't know if that's
It's starting.
There we go. It's starting to be big. So, where do you think your place is in hip hop in Africa? Because all these young people and young rappers are coming up. So, where is Kingsley and all that? Where do you play your part there?
You just have to plan your career accordingly.
Yeah.
Everyone. I'm not trying to be in someone else's lane. I'm not trying to do what someone else has done. I'm just trying to bring out the best version of me. But on your point, my position in rap in Africa, where I am right now, expanding into whatever, I just think the aim is not really to just be in rap, is to just really have a place in music, in music, just because, the thing is, at the end of the day, it's the music that communicates, so it can be rap, it can be this, it can be that, but I just like to think that it's borderless at some point, because, when you're getting up for an award, or whatever, you're up against other people who might not be in the same genre as you, and now you're asking yourself, where am I? So I just don't like to put a lot of boundaries, and I think that's my place. Yeah.
Right.
I'm limitless. I just want to be limitless.
That's cozy, man, and I'm sure everybody is excited to hear what you've got in store for us, man. And I've just got a couple of questions, that are fun. I love to call them my fun questions, and it's basically, what do you prefer, this or that, or yes or no question type of vibes. So the first question that I have for you, man, and this one, I've been curious, bro. I've really been curious.
Why are you laughing?
No, it's not deep, but like it's something that has been on Twitter as well. So Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
I grew up on Young Money, so I'm Nicki.
Oh, all right.
I'm Nicki all day. Nicki all day. Yeah.
Lovely stuff. And J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick.
All
you
right.
gotta be versatile. You gotta know how to. Yeah.
All right, cool. And
I'm not saying J. Cole isn't. I'm not saying J. Cole isn't. I'm just saying,
Thank you for adding that part, dog. Thank you for adding that part, because I was like,
because I know. Hey.
Nah, but that's a tough one.
Yeah, I just have more Kendrick in my phone. Yeah.
All right. That's interesting, man. So say it's your first date. It is the month of love, so I had to ask this question. But say you're taking your girl out or a girl out for the first date.
No.
Would you take her out for dinner, or would you take her out for a movie?
Dinner. I like privacy. I like eye contact. I like to feel your presence and all that. Girl, that
cool.
is.
I hope you heard that, girls. If you're into dinner, you know whose DMs to hit up tonight. But Anyway, one more question. Would you reply your girl if you are playing FIFA with the guys?
What do you mean by your girl? Like, what's the title? Your girl, my girl. Is that the title?
The title is she's your girl, man.
Like, girl, what? Like, the people will get offended, man. You need to clear that up. Like girlfriend.
All right,
girlfriend,
cool.
right?
Well, yes, let's
like a girlfriend.
Let's go with that. Yeah.
I would, at some point, I would definitely reply the message. I mean, no, like, Man, you're stepping on boundaries.
Man is stumbling.
You know?
Man is stumbling.
No, the thing is, so I'm not like a FIFA person.
All right.
So I'll probably reply when it's FIFA. But if it's 2K, we'll see about that. Yeah,
all right,
we'll see
cool.
about that. Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So I'm sure those girls will still hit up your DM.
I mean, I mean, I don't know about that.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. But man, it's been a blast having you here. And just before we let you go,
thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah, but before we let you go, G, we want to hear what you think, and please may you advise, African rappers that are trying to get into the game, and that are just out there doing their thing, man. What advice can you give them?
Do what you love, I guess. Do it the way you want to do it, because if you're doing it the way someone else wants to do it, they're just living their dreams through you. So it's just best to attack something. It's just best to own your time. You got to own your time. But that takes a lot of understanding to do. So just do things the way you want to do them.
All right, cool, man. Short, sweet, and simple. That's how we love it. But Kingsley, man, it's been a blast having you here. And trust me, we are all excited, for that EP or mixtape or album to drop, man.
Who knows?
Who knows what the future has in store for us. But thank you for coming on, G.
You're welcome, bro. Thanks for having me.
No problem. And yes, chatters, that's the end of this episode, and that's the end of the month of love. Yeah, let's call it that. But it's been a blast, and until next time, peace.